Hi.
How you doing?
Great.
I just got home from the movies, and my mom got beat up by my brother.
Has he done this before or anything like this?
No, he's very violent. He's got guns, and he pulled one out on her, and to scare her, I think. I don't know, but I think he was good. He tried to choke her. He choked her with the broomstick. He put the broom like in her throat.
So he's done things like this before, though.
Yeah, he's very violent. Yes,
Okay.
he's violent.
Hi.
You only brought one car, I hope.
Yes.
The neighbors will know our business.
Are you from Ireland?
Uh-huh.
What county?
Connie Monaghan.
Oh, very good. My family's from Tipperary.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so what happened?
Come on in. Do you want to come?
Come
Sure,
in.
sure.
Come in. She needs to sit down. She got beat up.
I got kicked out.
Well, she's a good Irish woman, so
She's a tough
I think
one.
she can take. I think she can take a little something, something.
Go sit over there.
Just to let you guys know, my body camera is recording. We say that before we enter people's houses, just so you guys know. Where do you guys? Anywhere you feel comfortable.
Sit in your chair because you're...
That's what happened, you know.
Okay.
He started arguing with me.
What about?
It was a long story. We have what we call a couple of farms, and then I made it out, and I give he's 0.5%. She's got 0.5%, and I have 99%. So when I go, it'll automatically be theirs. But he had the idea that I don't have 99%. He talked to his lawyer and all this. I said that's not true. So then he had taken some money, and I told him bring me back that cash. So I think that really got to him.
5382 information.
Good.
So what
One
happened
moment,
then?
please.
Okay.
The offender, David, clears valid with an active FOID and CCL listing this Main Street address.
No problem, thank you.
What's that?
Oh, just he has a
He has a FOID card.
he has a
and
FOID card and a.
Yeah.
He might not for long.
Yeah, no, I don't want to. I mean, he didn't do anything. He
What?
We know he has it. We know he has a gun.
Yeah.
And you know, he showed it in his time. But I think he was trying to frighten me, which didn't work because I was on the ground and I tried to hit him in the ground, or ground. How do you call that? Balls. Let's put it that way.
Try to kick him in the balls.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that didn't help. But he got this. He started out with this, and he had it around my neck. But I think I must have got my arm up.
But let's so the money. So he had some money that he
Yeah.
took from you.
Yeah.
Would you consider it stealing? Like he just
Well,
took the money
no,
and
well, he gives some to her, so he figured he was the.
He
his.
thinks he's entitled. He thinks him and I own half and half. But
Yeah.
we don't. We own a 0.5. Between
Yeah.
the two of us, we own 1%. She owns 99.
okay. I was thinking like he took some money.
No,
and
no,
like,
no,
okay.
that's not, no.
Okay.
So I told him, you know, he picks up rents today, and I said, whatever you pick up in cash, I want it. I said, because from now on, everything's going to be in checks, and it's going to be put in the bank.
Okay.
So that didn't go over too good easy. And I told him from now on also, the credit cards, I said, it's not going to be automatically taken out of the account. We're going to stop that. So
So he was getting progressively
so
more mad.
one word after another.
Okay.
I don't know what got him, what really, but his face, it was angry, it was everything, and he came right up to my face, and I didn't back down, of course, you know, the Irish. So that's when he grabbed a hold, I think he threw me in here, and I must have, first he drew me back with the broom then, and he really was getting tight, and I was fighting to keep it away, and then what did he do? I know my head hit the floor,
Okay.
but he threw me back again.
Was this from the fight, or was that always been there?
I never noticed.
No, I never noticed it, but I don't think so, unless with the handle of the broom,
could have
I don't
been.
know.
I
Could've
think
been.
it looks like it could be. See the
It
marks on
could
the side of the
be,
broom.
yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, I ended up on the floor, and he was over me. I don't know if he was kneeling over me or what, and he was telling me, you know, what he was going to do, and he wasn't going to put up with this shit, and that's when, you know, he was pushing on me. I hit him with my foot. I don't know if I got him or not, but
So how did you get to the floor? Did he push you to the
Well,
floor?
yeah,
Did
he
he like
pushed me.
punch you to the floor? So
No,
he pushed
push-
you two-handed
yeah.
to the floor,
yeah, and
and he's towering over you.
well, I think he must have been kneeling over me.
Okay.
So then he showed me the gun that he had, but he
What
didn't.
did the gun look like?
I don't even know.
Just a handgun.
Yeah.
Concealed carry.
Was it black?
Black.
Was it silver?
Black.
Was it two-tone black?
But I
Okay.
saw it before because, you know,
Was
gun.
was it rounded or was it
You know, I
squared?
didn't look, to be honest with
Okay.
you.
Okay.
And when he seen I had no effect on me, he put it in his pocket, and then he got me, and then I was laying on the floor, and he started kicking the hell out of me. But I noticed he's kicking on my back. He doesn't hit me in the face.
Go ahead.
And this year, that's the only thing I got in here. Teresa said I have some marks on the back.
When he showed the gun, did he point it at you or did he just display
No,
it?
he took it out. He didn't point it at me.
Okay.
He took it out. But you know, he thought he was going to scare me, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if I said go ahead. You know, I don't know if I did or not, but it's something I'd say. But anyway, he seen I wasn't scared, so he figured he'd give me something else to remember him. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm on the floor and I can't get up. I can't get up anywhere because of my hips and my knees. So I'm lying there out of breath. And he went down the hall, then came back up again, then went down again, then he went out, and then he came back in. And he got me like here and got me up. But it took me a long time to get up.
Yeah.
So he says, that's the last time I'm going to help you.
So he came back in, he helped you up, and then he says that, and he just leaves. Okay. So, do you want him to go to jail?
No, but I want that report.
So, okay, so the problem with it is, for some things, you are, okay, so whenever a crime happens, we ask people, do you want to sign complaints? And what that means is that they're willing to work with us, and that they're willing to go to court, and that they are, because I didn't observe these actions,
Right.
you did, so you're signing the saying,
7371?
yes, this happened, and I want him to be charges pressed.
Right.
For certain things, okay, this would be aggravated domestic battery and also aggravated assault. Okay, these are both felonies. These are very big felonies. So it's one of those things that if I find him, which he's in Crystal Lake apparently,
Yeah.
I have Crystal Lake police already going to his house to try to find him. I am more than likely going to have them detain him. And I'm going to call up our state's attorney and see if they will go forward with arresting him on the behalf of the state. If that happens, can I tell the state's attorney that you'd be willing to be a witness, that you'd be willing to cooperate with any investigation that may come forward from this? I mean, you don't have to.
I know.
But
Can I get that show that I called you out and I did?
Oh, of course, 100. Yeah, I mean, regardless, we're going to make a report for this.
Right. That's basically what
it's
I want.
just- it's
Some
just-
documentation.
Yeah, it's just the thing is he used a firearm in a crime, okay?
Yeah.
And me as a firearms owner, a firearms advocate, okay, use a firearm in self-defense. Don't use a firearm to intimidate a family member, especially the one who gave you birth, okay? So, like, we are going to take steps to make sure he goes to jail, or at least see some sort of punishment in terms of, hey, you can't own your guns anymore. Now,
That's fine.
I don't want to say that your trust is probably broken with your son. It more than likely might be.
It probably is,
So,
you know.
so bare minimum, if we can't get a hold of him, if the state's attorney doesn't want to work with me, if all this, if everything falls apart, bare minimum, what I recommend is getting an order of protection.
How do we do that?
So,
Yeah,
so
just go to court and the judge will give you.
yeah, basically, yeah. So, you just Google Lake County, Illinois, because there's a
Right.
lot of Lake counties. Not all are the same though. Lake County, Illinois, orders of protection. We don't call them restraining orders in the state; they're called orders of protection.
Right.
So make sure you put that in. It's the 17th Circuit. You have to go to Waukegan. I know it's a little far,
Yeah.
but on the internet, you can once you go through it, you'll
Right.
see it's a portal. So you make an account, log in, put in all the reasoning, and you fill it out on there for why you need it. And generally, they'll contact you with a court date
Right.
if it's not the next day. You can go in and just ask the guy who's wearing the same uniform as me, hey, where are the orders of protection? He'll send you to the right room, but it takes longer, and you have to do all that same paperwork there.
there,
And it's
yeah.
So what I recommend is that.
The problem, this is the first time he ever hit me or raised a hand to me.
Yes, but he's threatened to kill me many times, and he's threatened to kill her too.
Have the police been here for that?
No, we never said anything. But
I mean,
he is
he's
so
on
jealous
call.
of me because I'm close with her. and he just can't stand it. And he
I'm 10-2, you can turn it off.
tonight he threatened. He said he's going to kill her, me, my kids, my husband. He's going to kill us all.
I don't care if I go to jail. That's
He doesn't care, and so that if we're all dead, then his 2 kids get everything.
Then I also recommend you get an order of protection.
Okay.
Where do you live?
5311 is this restaurant?
Here,
You live here? Okay, so then it's, I just want to make sure you didn't live over in McKenna.
I just sold my house yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Like yesterday, and I'm living here for a few months until I move to Vegas.
Oh.
So,
A bit of different climate. Hey, at least no mosquitoes.
right.
Okay, so what I recommend is you also get an order of protection.
Okay.
You
Can't do that till Monday then, right?
Yeah, so you can, yeah, it's going to have to be Monday.
Can we get a judge the same day or no?
Generally, yeah,
You know,
but what I would recommend is do it tonight.
Okay.
File
I'm
for all
back and
of that.
forth with this. You know, he never did nothing before. He wasn't like that. I don't think he ever hurt anybody. I wouldn't want him to lose his job that he works at the airport, you know,
Where does he?
and that would affect him.
That's my son.
Hi. What does he do at the airport?
What does
He's
he
a
do?
manager at Spirit Airlines. That's all I know. That's it.
I worked at the airport for 20 years, so I don't know if I ever met him though.
What airlines?
I worked for the Department of Aviation, actually.
Okay, yeah.
He used to work for American, now he works for Spirit.
Okay. Was anyone here to see it?
No.
No,
They
it
were
was
at the
myself.
movies.
They were at the movies.
You were at the movies?
Yeah.
You don't have any internal cameras or anything?
No, that's another thing. He took all my cameras
We
down
did.
when we were in
We had
Vegas.
cameras and he took them all down
Before this event?
before this
Oh,
event.
Like
yeah,
he
but-
came like minutes before,
No,
or
no, no,
like
no.
like
He
days
did it
before?
a couple months ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
What
was in
reasoning
Vegas.
did he give for that?
She has a house in Vegas,
Uh-huh.
okay? And she has cameras here. So she had the cameras so if anyone comes here, she can see. Well, David brought girls, you know.
So he didn't want to see all
He
when we were in
didn't,
Vegas.
he didn't
what's
want
going
to.
on.
He
Yeah.
didn't want us to see who he was bringing in the house. So we took all the cameras down, and we don't know where they are.
So,
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to.
but I'm worried about that. I would not want him with that on his record.
Well, he should.
Well,
As long as he makes a,
So-
what do you call it, that it doesn't go anywhere.
So
you
what
know.
would happen with this is if he has no prior offenses.
Yeah,
I mean, regardless, I have to investigate. I have to go find his side of the story, and I have to, you know,
yeah.
if it comes to it, it doesn't matter if you say you don't want him arrested. Like he's more likely going to get arrested, and I'm going to let the state's attorney decide whether or not he goes to jail and sits in front of a judge. Possibly, there's a chance if he has no priors, he has nothing on his record. They may just say, all right, misdemeanors. Okay, and the way the laws work now is you don't really get arrested on most misdemeanors. It has to be a Class A, which is like the highest one.
Yeah.
Which there's a possibility he might have to go see a judge for a misdemeanor for this. But I mean, they could say, no, we don't want to charge him for anything. And that's if we can find him in Crystal Lake. Do you guys think he would have gone straight home?
I think he's in hiding. That's
I
what I
think
think.
he's went to the girlfriend or
Probably
something.
went to the girlfriend's house.
Do you guys know where she lives?
She works at
She works at the airport too.
Yeah.
I don't know her last name. Do you?
No, I know her name. First name is Amy. Amy or Emmy.
No. I was going to say, if you can give me your last name, I can definitely get her
No,
address.
that. We never see her.
Caitlin might know.
I have,
Caitlin might know.
I have airport powers.
She don't want to be involved. But
Okay.
he's worried now it's going to affect his job. I said he should have thought of that before it happened.
Yeah. So what I definitely do recommend is the order of protection, bare minimum. Start that process tonight.
Okay.
Do you guys? Does he have any psychological problems?
Yes.
Well, we don't know if he's
Right.
bipolar. What
I
is
think
he?
he's bipolar.
I don't know.
He's got some
You think he's
serious
bipolar?
anger issues. Bipolar, yeah.
Would you say that he's a clear and present danger to himself or others? I mean,
Others, me
clearly
and
that's
her.
what happens
Me and
now.
her for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's exaggerating. I mean, he won't. I don't think he'd ever harm himself.
No, he won't harm
I
himself.
saw-
But
he's
to
all-
others-
But he would kill me and her, and
He's
no
all
problem.
talk. He said that's all talk.
Well, he's all talk, but I mean,
Until he
you can display till you accidentally pull a trigger, or you
He's
just get
threatened.
so full of emotions that you actually do it.
He threatened us so many times. He's threatened to kill
Well, he
me. I
says
can't
it,
tell you how many
yeah.
times. He's like, I got a gun and it's coming for you. You know, like he does things
Oh.
like that all the time.
Yeah, so we are going to also take some other steps to make sure he can no longer own firearms. We can do that now with certain laws, so we're going to go that route as well. bare minimum, it will change, where he will not have that sort of power to hold a firearm over you again. And if you follow through with the order of protection, he can't come here, he can't contact you. But we'll see if I can get a hold of him. We'll see what he has to say. We'll see what a state's attorney says. So,
But I wouldn't want it to affect his work. I mean,
care.
you know,
Sure.
it's,
thought about
in all honesty, it's a little rare, especially if you have a union position, which Spirit
I don't
is.
think he does.
Spirit doesn't have a union?
I don't think so.
We don't know.
Actually, yeah, they might not, because I think only the pilots are unionized. Anyway, generally most employers don't fire you if you gotten arrested, because remember, an arrest isn't a conviction. And if you fire someone just because they got arrested, what if it's a wrongful arrest? Now you're opening yourself up for a big lawsuit. So it's generally just convictions. And even if he does get 2 felonies, with no priors, he sees a judge. Judge is like, okay, we're setting you up for a court date. We're gonna let you out. We don't do bail anymore because our state is changing. So they'd probably just say, here, you have a court date in 2 weeks. Make sure you show up. Otherwise, we'll put out a warrant for you. So it's like the state will work with him. And in all honesty, even if he gets 2 felonies, they'll probably just offer him a plea deal and plea down to like disorderly. But I mean, him and gun ownership is probably done after tonight.
That's not gonna matter. He's got so many guns. Like,
I mean, we use farms to go hunting, to do things like
Oh yeah,
that.
yeah. I do all that too. I have a farm. I go hunting. I can't wait for hunting season this year. Like, trust me. But I would never in my right mind.
382.
Go ahead.
Can rescue come up, David? Paging.
Do you need to see? Let's get you checked out. 10-4. Let's get you checked out. Let the paramedics take a look at you. But can I document what
I was
bruises
thinking
you
of just
have?
going to the hospital and have them.
Okay, well here let's get your heart rate, get your blood
Okay,
pressure, all that
that's
stuff,
fine.
and
Yeah.
then you can refuse, and then you guys can
They
go to the
take me.
hospital on your own.
Yeah, exactly.
But can I get? So I'm gonna take a picture of your wounds. This doesn't stay on my phone. This is. What is where apps? Okay, here we go. So this is an app for evidence only.
Yeah.
So can I? So
Well,
this one he
this
caused
was
you,
one, yeah, when he was holding me up here.
and that was caused by which? Did you say?
When he was here with the broom or
broom.
whatever.
Okay, so that
yeah.
was the broom. Okay.
Yeah, and then there's one here. All
Okay.
this was up here when he was
on her back.
Oh yeah,
you know,
let me take a look.
when it's
take a
down
look
to my
at your back.
tailbone. This.
No, don't worry about that.
All right. So, I mean, there's a bruise there.
And that's from when he pushed you down.
When he kicked her.
Oh, when he kicked
Right
you,
here, her
okay.
tailbone. She's very painful there.
Yeah, that's the most painful one. It's
Can
the-
This is the most painful.
Go, the ambulance might get a little lost. You just make sure if they're confused.
And this just happened a couple hours ago, so
Yeah.
the bruises haven't like
That
fully
hadn't come out.
Yeah,
come out yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And how about your legs?
Oh yeah, do you have anything on your legs? Oh, actually, you do have a
No,
cut.
I didn't know. That
I was there before.
I
That's
kicked,
there
I
before?
kicked myself. No,
Oh no, okay,
no, that happened a couple of days ago. I hit myself when I was outside doing some work.
okay. So, yeah, like I was saying, for the gun stuff, I mean, let's put it this way: people can go through mental crises in their life, you know, chemical imbalances, or maybe the pressure is getting to him because Spirit, you know, is kind of the worst airline there is, and
Yeah.
the people you deal with are the worst there are. So maybe that gets to him every day, and this whole thing with, oh, am I going to own all this property? Which maybe he's feeling incompetent, maybe he's feeling whatever, and it just caused a stress,
Yeah.
and it caused him to.
And then he went back
do
in.
this.
Another thing was, he went back into when he was 10 or 11.
Yeah, he's like, I deserve all this because I was painting when I was 10 years old. My dad took me painting, and I've been working all these
When
years.
Parker's in Chicago.
He still thinks about what happened
He's
when
still
he was young.
thinking back
It's
there.
crazy. He can't let go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like he's. I mean, I don't want to say that's manic, but that is definitely. Yeah. So we should not be allowing him the tools that can take other people's lives. Ma'am, I know you guys gave this information for the dispatchers, but what is your name?
Oh, Mary Persica.
11L location.
Can you spell your last name for me?
BRCICA. What is it, sir?
What's your date of birth?
13 will be fixed.
Date of birth.
Do I have to give that?
Yes.
Okay, 5643.
Born right in the middle of World War II.
Are they? Oh, they're not here.
What is a good phone number for you?
702-815-5606.
Why didn't you call this in right away?
I'm a mother.
Enough for me. The only reason I ask is I have to document that. I will document, she was unsure whether or not she wanted to call to protect her own son. Just in case the state's attorney asks me.
Yeah.
Correction, Edward Queen.
Just so that way there's no,
Edward Queen.
oh, she's making it up kind of thing. And
Yeah, I'm a mother, and your son, and he has never lifted a hand to me. This was shocking. I can't believe it happened.
like I said, stressors, or there is a possibility that he does have a chemical imbalance
Possibly.
and an actual mental disorder.
Yeah.
And the thing is if he does get arrested, there is a possibility the state may order psychiatric testing, and it will be discovered whether or not he does have
That'd
some
be
sort of
good,
issues.
yeah.
So this is a possibility. Remember,
Right.
we are in Lake County. We
Right.
pay high property taxes
We
for a
do.
reason. We're not Cook County. Okay, so we do have more services available to
yeah.
everyone. Ma'am, what is your name?
I'm not going to give my name only because I didn't witness anything. It was after the fact, so.
Good enough for me. I'll just put her daughter, who
Yeah,
decided to
that's
remain
fine.
nameless.
That's fine.
That's not a problem.
She's a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer.
Are you?
I don't talk to cops.
Me neither, personally. Right? I mean, I have one rule: never answer the door for anybody.
Right?
Never, ever, ever answer that door.
No, if I witnessed it, if I had been here, I would, but I wasn't here. We
Yeah,
were
no,
at the movie.
that's understandable. I mean, it's all in body camera anyway, and I really don't think the state's attorney will push it because if you didn't witness it, you didn't
Yeah, I
witness it.
wasn't here.
Is there anything else?
It'll probably just scare him, I guess. It will.
Well, here's the thing: if he talks to the police, so if say Crystal Lake will get information third hand
Yeah.
from what you guys gave, and then from there they'll ask him some basic questions, and then they'll call me up and be like, "Well, do you want us to hold him or whatnot?" So that will scare him a bit, but he may just go, "Oh, okay, well, I just beat up my mom and pointed a gun near her and used a gun in an intimidating manner, and nothing really happened to me." And people don't get the message till handcuffs go on them. They go in the back of the squad car, and you know when it really starts to affect them is when they can't play on their phones. That's when I noticed it really starts to affect them. So that would probably affect it a little bit more.
Yeah, well, I bet he's hot on the color right now because he doesn't know what to do.
There's a possibility.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean-
called his daughter, he's called his son in
Yeah.
Vegas, and
Just saying, because he's so irrational. If he sees cops, I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if he shot himself.
no.
You know what I'm saying?
Eh,
All right.
do you think? Why?
I don't know.
Why do you think
I don't
that?
know. I have no idea.
Okay.
Just-
I mean, I'm just wondering so that way I can relay that
I have no
information.
idea. I don't know, but
That's my husband used to say, only smart guys shoot themselves.
I mean, I like to
You'll
think I
never
can go
see a
out.
dumb
and-
I'm saying if he's afraid of losing his job and he's,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe like he's got nothing to lose. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's been so long he's had enough time to stew on it. So, what is his name?
David Berzika,
What's his date of birth?
2/15/68,
Do you guys have his phone number?
847-322-9228.
Yeah, your house is a little hard to find,
Yeah, a little. Yeah.
but that's good.
Why?
That's good. That's
Oh,
okay.
Let him check you out.
Yeah, let him check you out. Talk to him.
I
Tell
can
him.
take you to the
Yeah.
hospital.
Yeah, and then she can take you. So just we'll get your vitals confirmed. I'll tell them this. Can I just see you? She was battered.
Hello.
She's got some bruises.
I'm looking down on my tailbone. That's where it hurts was.
Okay. Your first name Mary?
There, yeah.
Okay.
So wherever they
34
want to take care of you? I'm
You
gonna
wanna,
take a
did
picture
you wanna
of
go to
that
the
wall,
hospital or?
She did.
Oh, okay, well, we'll just, you wanna, we just sit you down, we just sit you
Sit
down
down
and
so they
talk
can
to
take
you
your
for a second.
vital.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just sit here in this comfy chair wherever you prefer.
Yeah.
You have one heck of a property back here.
Oh, yeah.
What is it, 38.86?
What movie did you guys go see?
Deadpool.
Was it worth it?
What'd you think? It was
sitting a
good.
while.
It was good. We liked it.
Did it save Marvel?
Did it? I don't watch Marvel,
Okay.
so I don't know.
I liked it. It's gotten bad. It's gotten very, very
Also got a
bad.
pacemaker.
Yeah, you're more Marvel
What's your
than
date of
DC.
birth?
Thanks.
Oh, DC doesn't exist. I can't wait till they actually do it.
Let me put these
Of course.
And you don't wanna go to the hospital with us?
No, my daughter will take me.
Okay, what happened tonight?
Well,
Tailbone hurts the most?
huh?
Your tailbone hurts the most?
That's what hurts the most.
She was assaulted. She got
Better.
kicked a lot on the floor.
Who kicked
Well,
you?
actually, Trolls assaulted too.
Your son? Gotta raise him, right? That's what they do to you?
Yeah. But he never lifted a hand to me before. In all these years, he never had.
So what's happened tonight? They didn't whip my hand.
Well,
We don't know.
it's a long story.
It's a long story.
It's a long story.
Alright.
Don't poke.
That's right.
You do a little poke and you're gonna get a hug in your arm. Right, you just relax just a second. You have blood thinners?
No. What is it?
I'll tell you in a minute. I'll tell you right. 137.
Oh, that's all. It's usually one away for over 100.
Fluctuates
Yeah.
pretty much.
Well, your blood pressure's all there, that's for sure.
It's okay? I mean,
Oh, it's elevated.
5382. Can I get the report number over
That's
here?
for sure.
no wonder. Yeah, my arm hurts here. So you have to bring that on.
100257.
Everything you're on there.
Just a little, but I'm sure they'll come out later.
Alright. You said you had a pacemaker, any other past medical history? High blood pressure?
No.
Okay, do you take medication for high blood pressure?
No, I just take for the thyroid.
Okay, and no blood thinners?
No,
Okay. Any allergies to medication?
no.
180 over 97.
Wow, yeah, why so?
It's high.
That is high.
Do you know what hospital she's gonna take you over to?
Right.
Good shepherd.
Good shepherd, yeah.
Okay. So I gotta go call the hospital really quick, won't be a problem, I'll let them know you're gonna transport her. It's just because anybody over the age of 65, we gotta call them.
Okay,
Are you over 65?
I think so.
Alright,
I don't know what I act like it.
I will be right back, okay?
Okay.
Hang out.
Oh man.
You guys want water or anything?
I'm
Yeah,
okay.
just some water.
I'm fine.
How about you? Yeah, over here.
So how long you lived here?
Oh God, over 40 years,
Over
I
40
guess,
years?
yeah.
Where are you from? You got a little accent.
Ireland.
That's what I thought. Alright.
I
I don't like guessing, I just asked. But it sounds like Irish, but you know,
I have an Irish buddy who works in an Irish bar, the one in Palatine, and he hates when people bring up his brogue, so he just tells them he's from Crivets, Wisconsin, and like he knows the local mascot, he knows the deer industry, he knows the local like meat department, he knows that the Porky's is connected to the Ace Hardware where you can buy guns. Like, he knows all of it. And his accent, like, if you've ever been up there, it's almost kind of maybe similar.
Huh.
But it's like he goes through this whole routine just to not tell people he's Irish. It's amazing.
I don't mind telling.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, but he's also from Donegal, so, like,
So
he's
that's
more
like an
north than a
accent.
Northern Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm right on the border of the North and the Free State.
Oh, yeah.
Right border.
The Free State, you mean the real Ireland?
43 at 1038.
It's like if you ever ask an Irish person how to pronounce Londonderry, it's pronounced dairy.
Adam Sam 65613. AS 65613 southbound 1276.
That's my son.
no.
What do
With
you
the
want?
verdict.
What's a gift?
Yeah, the verdict. The
Has
hospital verdict.
Has the doctor ever overridden?
I'm okay, bud. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
I'm
I'm
good
good
too.
though.
But thank you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Thank you very much,
Water?
though. Appreciate the offer.
Alright.
I will take a water.
Ooh.
I've drank so much water today. I'm about to go to bed, so I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night to
Oh yes.
use the
Yes.
bathroom. I just go to bed.
I just go to bed. Must be nice to be that young.
Do I need to go to the hospital to?
I'd recommend it. I mean, with all that bruising, what do you think's the worst injury she could have?
Or take a few ibuprofens.
Just go there and get checked out.
Oh,
Yeah, your blood pressure's really high, but probably just due to the fact that
The
you
stress.
just got, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So let them just look at you real fast. If they have to give you, medicine to bring down your blood pressure, really go down after a couple hours, they'll do that because
Right.
obviously you don't want sustained high blood pressure.
How much pain are you in?
Pardon?
How much pain are you in?
It's just a tailbone that,
Just
if
a
I bend
tailbone?
over, it's hard to bend back up again.
Did you fall on it?
No, I got
No.
kicked on it.
You got kicked in
He
the
kicked
tailbone?
the hell out of her. He kicked her everywhere.
Right, but you
And
had
he made it to the back. He didn't touch my face, he didn't do anything like that, but he did it, he knew where he
only your
was.
tailbone was hurting from that?
So far, maybe I can feel my arm a little bit, where he grabbed me. But, that's nothing, I can handle a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Well, you'd probably have bruising.
That'll come out.
If it
Oh,
was
it's gonna-
broke, yeah, if your tailbone was broke, you
Oh,
wouldn't
she'd
be
know
able to
it.
sit. You wouldn't be, yeah. But there might be internal stuff
I think
too.
it's your brother.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Where's he live?
Crystal Lake.
Crystal Lake. Were you guys having family dinner, or did you just come over and have an
No,
argument?
no, he came over to argue.
To argue? It's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
Alright, I just need your signature, and we will get out of your hair. Any other questions for us?
No, it's
Alright,
good.
so we just go to the hospital, give her name, and they'll be expecting her?
Well, I called it a refusal. I told them that you would be bringing her over to the
Right.
hospital, but it'll be the same thing all over
Okay.
again.
Alright.
So,
Yeah, just go to the main entrance and they'll check you in and check you out and then
It'll
get you.
take forever, take about 6-7 hours.
Oh, no, hope not.
you know, it didn't
Hour or
seem
two.
so
They weren't
bad
that busy.
That's
yeah.
good. Now I've taken my sister to, my God, we were there for 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah. Hopefully that will be the case tonight. But I said, it's better being safe than sorry. Can't go. I know you don't want to go.
And you
but-
know what? I didn't even ask your last name. Is it spelled Brzica?
Yeah, you got it.
Right. It's amazing what a hunting app will show you.
That's Croatian.
Is it?
Yeah, where do I sign?
Just your finger sign on the white.
Okay, got it.
Just,
Your dad decided to move to Ireland?
no, they met in Chicago. They met at an Irish dance. I don't know what he was doing at an Irish dance. Okay.
I thought he was Irish till he opened his mouth.
Is this and this is your main address, right?
Yes, and also a house in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I saw. That's what I was wondering. If
Her Vegas is her main
Residence now.
residence.
Yeah, I
Okay,
took it
yeah.
as my
She's
main
just here for the
residence.
summer.
All right. Very good.
Get away from the heat. Yes.
Yeah.
I came back to do some
Get
cleanup,
away from
that's
the
what I
heat.
did.
It's hot here.
It's not as hot, right? But it's a dry heat there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still 100.
So it's still hot. Yeah.
You guys have a better night.
Thank you.
All right, have a
Thank
good
you
one. No
very
problems.
much.
Bye.
Thanks.
All right, have a good one, bud.
Thanks, boys.
Thanks for the water. Appreciate it.
Okay, so this is my business card. On the back of said business card is your report number. Let's make sure you can read my quote on can writing.
2024 100 257.
Very good. So if there are any significant injuries, shoot me an email or give me a call and they'll just leave me a voicemail. When you leave a voicemail, it transcribes it and it sends me an email. So it's easier to just cut out the middleman and send me an email.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, give me a call. If he threatens you,
I don't think he'll be back.
I mean, you never know. He may,
Yeah.
oh, I need to re-get my point across or something. Give 911 a call, okay, first, and then they'll just add on to this report or just do another one.
Right.
But I'm going to be handling this whole incident, so it doesn't sound like they've gotten a hold of him yet, but we'll see. If they do, I'll give you a call and we'll go from there.
Right.
So in hindsight, what may happen is if Crystal Lake can't get a hold of him, if I can't get a hold of him, I'm going to probably get a hold of the state's attorney and see if we can get a warrant approved. So that way I can arrest him, and somebody will arrest him, and then he'll have to go in front of a judge and explain his actions. So if that happens, I'll let you guys know. But for sure, jump on the internet, start the process for an order of protection through the portal thing.
5634
It's really easy. Just put in your information, put in why, his information, your information, why you need that order of protection, and then you
5634,
put
you're
in like a
1038,
little
right ahead.
like
Summary.
why, like summary. You can reference LCSO police report, this, yada yada yada, for aggravated domestic battery and aggravated assault, and trust me, this thing will get approved instantly.
Okay.
It'll be an emergency order, and yeah, I mean, I would also recommend no contact, don't come
no,
here,
no, there won't be any
protect
contact.
everything you can. So we'll go from there. And
Yeah.
also, whenever you get an order of protection served, they generally take all the guns. So we'll see if that happens. Problem is, he lives in a different county, so like it has to go through us, get given to them, and then they have to go serve it, and they have to find him.
He actually
So-
uses this address. This address is on his license.
Oh, is it?
He uses his mail comes here. Everything is at this address. He doesn't want anyone to know about his Crystal Lake address.
Oh, really?
So his address is this is his address, but he doesn't live here. He just
What's his Crystal Lake address?
6408 John Street. I believe that's what it is.
No, it's John Street, yeah.
I can check.
6408.
I think so. Let me double check.
I have your phone up here, Mom.
No, it's in. Let me check.
Well, that might be why I haven't heard anything from Crystal Lake.
So just don't serve him or anything like that.
So he can't be charged with violating the order of protection until he gets served.
Yeah, 6408.
6408 John Street in
Yeah.
Crystal Lake.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so he can't be charged for violating the order
Yeah.
until he gets served. Only law enforcement can do it, but once you get it slapped on you in our system, if he gets a traffic stop,
Yeah.
that officer has to serve him there.
Oh,
So, yeah, we'll see. But I mean, we're gonna see if we can find him tonight to see what's going on. Don't be surprised if we can't get a hold of him. I call him, he gets all these phones, and then he calls you up. What the hell? You went to the police, whatever. Just call us, and we'll give another report for harassment. Because harassment is weird in Illinois. Harassment isn't like what you think between two people, like, oh, he's harassing me. Well, we only really recognize harassment via electronic communication
Yeah.
because the First Amendment exists. So it has to be using a telephone, which if he's doing that, we can get him on that as well. Yeah, don't be surprised if you get a call back from one of our detectives or from the state's attorney or from somebody trying to figure out more information about this. But it seems a little cut and dry, so we'll see what we can do. Do you have any questions for me?
If you get him, will you call and let us know, or are we just not gonna know?
I can give you guys an update if I find him.
Yeah, just let us know, just because.
Yeah, is that your cell phone number you gave me?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you a call if I find him. If I don't find him, I'm probably gonna call you.
Yeah, that's
so
fine.
so just in all honesty, if he doesn't want to pick up the phone, he doesn't want to answer the door, I'm probably just gonna go through getting a warrant. And then all right, and explain your actions to the judge. And that's if the warrant gets approved, which I think that there's significant evidence anyway. When he was punching you or kicking you, do you think he was going full bore?
You know, I don't know. I was on the floor and he was kicking me.
Okay.
But you know, I think he had soft shoes. I mean, he hadn't toed or a heavy
Yeah.
leather.
Yeah.
They were probably sneakers, whatever he wears.
Okay.
So it wasn't, you know.
You know what? You're just a tough Irish lady. That's what it is. You're a tough Irish lady, and
I probably am.
Clears valid.
well, the Irish have been taking a beating for the
Long
last
time.
400 years
Yeah.
from the English. So
Yeah.
yeah, I just can't not get political about the British. All right, so that's for you.
Thank you.
Any questions? Any
No,
besides that?
no questions.
Okay. If you see him, if he comes back, immediately call us.
That's what I'm afraid of.
No, he
Yeah.
won't come back now.
When
that
he knows the cops are after him, I'm afraid he's gonna come here at 3 o'clock in the morning and just like.
No, I doubt it.
Lock the doors, put something in front of the door, so if he
Yeah.
opens it, you'll hear it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, do you want, so bare minimum, I will put an extra watch on the house.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So don't be surprised, and I'll put on there to make sure that they drive all the way down to here and then turn
Go
around.
back out again.
Because sometimes, we'll just drive by the house on the street. Well,
Right.
we can't.
Yeah. You can't.
So yeah, I'll make sure that the squad car comes
Right.
all the way down the drive and flips around, and we'll go from there.
That's what we can do.
Have we ever been here before for
Yes.
anything?
You probably, well, no, it wasn't you. It was the ambulance was here. I was taking care of my sister's sister-in-law, and she was a little dementia and that, so I've been taking care of her, and she fell. I couldn't get her up, that's what it was.
Oh, okay.
So I had to call them to try and get
The
her
fire
up.
department.
Yeah,
the fire
Exactly.
department,
Oh, that's
but
the fire
yeah,
department.
Lake
but the
County
police,
Sheriff
yeah,
have
police
been
haven't
here
been here
Let's
before.
see, when was he here?
Brandon.
Yeah,
That was a long time ago, probably like
Yeah.
8 years ago.
Oh, okay, okay.
Long time
I was
ago.
just thinking like recently.
Not recently, no.
no.
Okay.
He had a big mouth, Brandon, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So we thought we'd teach him a lesson.
Okay.
Okay then. All right. Good luck, guys. I hope it all
Thank
works
you
out
very
for
much,
you.
I appreciate it.
You did the right thing by calling, because trust me, like, it's going to be a slippery slope for him. If
Yeah.
it is a mental thing, a stress thing, any sort of thing, this is just the start.
Yeah.
So nipping it in the butt now is
Yeah.
best.
Isn't he taking medicine for prostate or something? Would that have an effect on him?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
No. He was just never diagnosed with
Schizophrenia.
schizophrenia or bipolar or whatever it is that he has.
It was
We
a
don't know.
possibility.
There is a possibility, yeah.
Okay. All right. Good luck, man. I
Thank
hope
you
everything
very
works out.
much.
I hope you feel better.
Okay. I just open it, I think I'll
I'm good. Go ahead. Thank
Okay.
you.